On today's show,
we learn about Hawaii's rich culture and incredible wildlife.
So, ready to make a difference?
Building a better planet starts with you.
Aqua kids, traveling around the world, going where we've never been before, having fun and so much more, learning from our friends of the sea, saving them is up to you and me. Aqua kids.
Hey everybody at home, and welcome to another exciting episode of Aqua Kids. I'm Katie.
And I'm Drew, and today we're going to hear a traditional Hawaiian chant and explore the diversity of Hawaii's tidal pools.
Plus, we'll learn about the work being done to protect endangered green sea turtles.
All right, well, let's go.
We're here at Pupukea Beach Park, also known as Sharks Cove, on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. This place has actually been set aside as a marine life conservation district.
Yeah, that means that this area has been set aside for observation uses only. No fishing or taking of any kind.
That's right, it's for enjoying only, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing here today. We're actually going to get in that water, snorkel around, and see some of the marine life that lives here.
Yeah, I'm excited, let's go.
But before we gear up, we should probably talk to Jenny and find out what we might see.
All right.
Let's go. Here they are, Selena. Aloha, Jenny.
Aloha, how are you?
Great.
Thank you for coming, welcome. Thank you for greeting me with that word aloha. Do you folks know what it means?
No.
You don't? Well, I'm going to explain it to you. It's a really cool word. A lot of people know it to mean hello, goodbye, respect, I love you. But that's actually a very intimate and special Hawaiian word. Alo is the face or the front of you, and ha is your breath of life. Everybody has breath of life in them. So when Hawaiians would greet each other traditionally, they would touch their nose and their forehead, so alo I alo, face to face, and they would inhale, sharing their ha with each other. Aloha. So that's the meaning of the word.
Very cool.
Yeah.
What are we doing today, Jenny?
You guys are going to do a lot of fun stuff here in the Conservation District. But before we get started, what we'd really like to do is share a traditional Hawaiian greeting. It's called an oli, or a chant, with you. This is my husband, Palakiko, and he's going to share that with us today.
Great.
O moa e ka makani, o lauloa te moru, o hiana loa o mautane, o halahu, o halahoi, o halahe, o hanana paua hapu uku popolo a ka palipoli, o ka pa'u, o ka wai kākalau, o kukuie. O ka mananui, ka manaiki, o eleha. O punahai, o ka wai.
So what exactly does that oli mean, and what is the purpose of it?
So like how we all greeted you with aloha, we also want to greet this place with aloha. So it's just a chant, an oli of the different places, the different valleys, the different sacred sites of this place that we're in, this ahupua'a of Pupukea and Waimea.
So the area that you're standing in is part of the Pupukea Marine Life Conservation District. And so I want to explain to you guys what that means. The word Pupukea is actually the name of the ahupua'a that this area is in. What's an ahupua'a?
No clue.
An ahupua'a is a traditional division of land. In early Hawaii, Hawaiians would divide their land in a way that would include the mountain all the way down the land and then include the shoreline. So everybody go like this. Okay, good. So you guys know what pizza is, right?
Oh, of course.
Of course. So imagine the island like a big pizza. You know how you slice a pizza? You get those triangular shaped wedges? Well, that's imaginary lines like how they would have divided land in early Hawaii, one slice being one division of land. You can push your arms down. So it's an imaginary slice though. The land isn't really divided, but what you have is that center piece would be up towards the mountain, that skinny piece of your slice, and it would go all the way down, and you could think of the crust kind of like the beach. So that's an ahupua'a. The name of this traditional ahupua'a that you're in is Pupukea. So we can look at the Marine Life Conservation District as a modern extension of a traditional kapu system. So here in the Conservation District, there's no fishing. You cannot fish here at all. It's against the law. It's actually a no-take zone, which means you can't take fish, you can't take sand, you can't take those vana, which are those sea urchins that like to poke everyone. Yeah, Rachel, I heard you found out about that. So what that translates to you today is it's like swimming in a fish tank. And so we have a billion fish in here, and you folks will see a lot of things out there.
So what might we see?
Well, because this is an all-natural area, it's a little unpredictable.
Right.
But some of the critters that frequent this area are native Hawaiian monk seals. We just had one the other day. It was swimming right out there. We get honu, or sea turtles. There's usually a pot of spinner dolphins that go by. You'll see various types of fish, just an abundance of types of herbivorous fish, carnivorous fish, and every fish in between. You might see eels, you might see an octopus, you might see sea urchins. You might see sea cucumbers. There's just no telling. It's really, because we're open ocean, we'll see it all out there.
Wow, Katie, that chant was really cool.
Yeah, not only was it beautiful, but it was packed with cultural meaning for the Hawaiian people.
When we come back, Katie and the Aqua Kids will discover some of the amazing animals in Hawaii's tidal pools.
Then we get a chance to go snorkeling in the famous Waimea Bay, also known as Shark's Cove.
Aqua Kids presents another Aqua Kids Pop Quiz. Can you guess which fish is the largest in the world? No fair going online. Is it A, the sunfish, B, the marlin, or C, the whale shark? Get your tackle box ready, and I'll be back with the answer after the break. We're back with the answer to today's Aqua Kids Pop Quiz. Okay, did you guess what the largest fish in the world is? If you said C, the whale shark, then you reeled in the right answer. Sharks are actually fish, a special type of fish called elasmobranchs. Whale sharks can measure up to 45 feet long. Now that's one big fish story. Welcome back to Aqua Kids. Well, it looks like you're going to be going into the water, so you better get some snorkel gear on.
I'm one step ahead of you, Drew. Let's go get in.
Okay.
Okay guys, almost there. Okay, everybody made it?
Yeah.
Good.
We're at Pupukea Beach Park, also known as Shark's Cove, on the island of Oahu in Hawaii. And we're about to get into the tide pools and look around for some critters. So Jenny, what might we see in there?
You guys are going to see all sorts of things out here. It is a natural environment, so I can't tell you exactly what you'll see, but definitely be on the lookout for things such as vana, or sea urchins, loli, which are sea cucumbers, juvenile i'a, which are fish. You may see some crabs, you may see some starfish. If you get really lucky, we have brittle stars. So just look around and see what you can find, and Kalakiko and Laniakea will take you guys out. So we'll see you when you come back in.
You guys can follow me. Watch your step. There's a lot of rocks right here.
Okay.
If you guys come right here in this sandy area, you can see some of my favorite fish.
What is that?
So those dark ones that you see right over there, it's kind of a big school.
Yeah.
Those are mullet. So as a fisherman, that's my favorite fish to eat, but because this is a conservation district,
Can't do that.
no fishing over here. It's kind of my good deed for the day. Yeah? Let these guys go, they get bigger, and when they spill out, we go catch them on the other side.
Good plan.
So you see these striped ones over here? This is my grandma's favorite fish. They call these manini, and they make a great soup. But again, because it's a marine conservation district, guess what?
Can't eat them.
Not here, no soup.
All the different fish and how they all live together like that. It's really neat.
Here in the tide pools, the water is actually made up of fresh water and salt water. And when you mix it, you actually get brackish water. What's special about brackish water, when sunlight hits brackish water, all of the limu grows. You guys know what limu is?
Seaweed.
Seaweed, very good. And of course, that's what fish eat, so all the babies come in here. Also, because of the fresh water, The temperature is a little bit cooler. So this is an area where fish like to spawn. So this is truly an incubator for the babies.
Wow, guys, wasn't that awesome?
Yeah, it was really neat.
Blast.
How was it?
Great.
Amazing.
What did you guys see out there?
We saw some vana, some mullets.
Manini.
Manini.
Manini,
Oh,
aren't
yeah.
they great? The little striped one?
Yeah.
There's a fish that's really similar and it's called a mamo, but the way you can tell it's a manini is the stripe goes through the eyeball. Really? Yep. Good to know for later. If you see a manini that doesn't have a stripe through his eye, it's a mamo. Good. So what you guys are going to do now, you've seen the tide pool, the shallow area. Palakiko is going to take you guys out into the cove area. So you'll see bigger fish and a different type of variety. Cool. Yeah, so just get your gear on, you got your wetsuit going, get your fins and your snorkel and your mask, rinse them out real good before you go in. And you guys will go out, and when you come back in, we'll figure out what you got to see out there, okay?
Yeah.
Good job, guys. Awesome. Let's go.
Great. We're ready to go.
Okay guys, I just wanted to give you a quick reminder. When you go in, the ocean's a little bit surgy, and what happens in the ocean is waves tend to come in sets. So you'll see a few surges for a few minutes, and then it'll be mellow again. So if you're feeling like it's a little surgy, just take a break for a second, and it'll mellow out, and then you can move again. Just don't get yourself knocked up against the rocks. Just look for the open spots. Palakiko will lead you out the safest way, okay? All right. Very good.
What type of turtle is this?
So that one is a honu. That turtle is a green sea turtle, and that one is found here in Hawaii.
Wow, there's so many of these fish. What kind are they?
So these are the manini, the same striped ones that you've seen in the tide pool. When they come out here, they get a little bit bigger. So that's what we're looking at over here. So over here on this side of the bay, you're looking at hole hole, which is the silver flagtail fish. And I don't know if you can see them, but there's like 100 in front of you.
That one's really colorful. What's it called?
So that one that you're looking at is an uhu, and that one is a parrotfish. Don't tell nobody, but those are good eating.
What kind of fish is this? It's pointy.
So that long pointy fish that you're looking at is called a trumpet fish. That one's got a little beak at the front, and it's kind of so long right there.
Oh, we're getting thrown all over the place out here.
I think Jenny told you about the surge that comes in. So every now and then, those big sets, they'll throw you wherever they want to throw you.
Oh yeah.
We saw a sea turtle out there.
You did.
Yeah.
Aren't they beautiful in the water?
Oh my gosh, yes.
They swim.
They're just going with the surge.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I've been snorkeling a lot of places. That was number one.
Was it?
Definitely.
You see,
yeah.
that's what happens in a
beautiful.
marine life conservation district. Because you can't take anything out, everything is full, they're bigger, they're happy, and they're tame, right? They just swim right around you. That's the benefit of having a conservation district. I'm glad you guys got to see all that.
That green turtle was pretty awesome, Katie.
It sure was, Drew. When I've worked with sea turtles in the past, they were usually in a rehabilitation center. It was great to see one swimming in its natural environment.
Coming up next, the Aqua Kids visit Turtle Beach and get face-to-face with endangered green sea turtles.
Plus, we'll meet the volunteers that work hard to protect them.
It's time for more Weird Waters.
Not many lizards love the water, but when you live on a group of small islands, it pays to be a swimmer. The marine iguana has adapted to live on the rocky and isolated Galapagos Islands, and is the only lizard that finds its dinner in the watery deep. Their appearance is different from other iguanas, as they have longer claws for grabbing rocks and flattened tails for swimming. Marine iguanas can dive up to 30 meters to feed on algae growing on underwater rocks. They can also hold their breath for 45 minutes. That's longer than this show. But you don't have to hold your breath. Coming up next is more Aqua Kids.
Welcome back to Aqua Kids. Katie and the rest of the crew are at Hawaii's Turtle Beach, where endangered green sea turtles come ashore. Let's check in and see what's going on.
Hey guys, today we're here at Laniakea Beach on the island of Oahu in Hawaii.
Commonly known as Turtle Beach, this place truly serves as a paradise for the Hawaiian green sea turtle.
Yeah, today we're gonna get an up-close and personal encounter with some of the sea turtles they have here. But since we are strangers in their home, we have to remember to be safe and respectful.
Yes, we do, and I'm excited to see them. Are you?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
So Lexi, why do the turtles choose Laniakea Beach? There's a lot of beaches around here.
Well, because of the U shape of this beach,
The turtles come in here because their predator, the sharks, they don't usually come after them. And they come on top of the beach so that they can raise their core body temperature by 10 degrees. Wow. And they're also digesting their limu, which is our Hawaiian seaweed here.
Hey Danielle, I think we found him.
I know.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey,
Hi.
Lexi here was just explaining why the turtles choose Laniakea Beach, because as we've seen, there's a lot of beaches around this area.
Right.
But it turns out the U shape actually stops predators, right?
Usually, yeah.
How long have the sea turtles been coming here?
Since 1999. Because of how much seaweed is here, they like to come and eat.
Well, I noticed that you guys have badges on. Do you volunteer?
Yes. We help out volunteer. Usually there's adults with us, but we help and we have our own badges, our Honu Attitude and Honu Guardian.
So what exactly do you guys do?
We educate the public about the turtles.
Hey guys, what's going on?
Hey, you guys are volunteers too?
Yep.
And besides answering questions for the public, do you guys do anything else?
Well, sometimes when the turtles come up on the beach, some people try and go and pet them and stuff. So we have to put ropes around them so that people won't like come and fool around with them and all that stuff.
I mean, I noticed we're on a busy road here, so there must be a lot of people that want to come down and see the turtles.
Yes, there is.
You got to make sure everyone's being very respectful, right?
Yeah, because we have sometimes like tourists come up and try and take pictures, and sometimes they get too close. So
Look, it's a really unique experience to be this close to a sea turtle. I mean, you don't get to see that a lot.
Yeah, unless you go to like a aquarium or something.
Right, but this is like wild turtles.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Take a look at that honu right there. Looks like a large female feeding on the limu. Hey, how are you doing?
Hey. Hi. This is Miss Joanne. She's the volunteer coordinator.
How are you doing today?
Very good.
I'm glad we have a turtle up for you to see. Tripod is up. Did you notice his back right flipper is missing? He'd been entangled in fishing line. That happens to the turtles. We worry about them a lot since the fishermen come here also.
So Miss Joanne, what is your mission?
Our mission at Malama na Honu, which means care for the turtles in Hawaiian, is to educate, protect, and conserve for the Hawaiian green sea turtles in the spirit of aloha.
So how can people help with the Hawaiian green sea turtles?
One of the best ways is to educate yourselves about our honu, and we invite you to visit our website where there's a lot of information about the turtles. You can donate for our nonprofit organization, Malama na Honu. And it's really, all of you are the stewards of the land and the ocean. So thank you so much for coming out to learn more about our turtles.
Hey guys!
Hey!
What brought you to this beach?
We came specifically to see turtles.
What do you think about protecting these sea turtles? Would you be willing to help out now that you see them so close?
We've been interested in sea turtle conservation for a long time, but seeing them up close in the wild is entirely different than seeing them in an aquarium or reading about what's happening in the ocean. So being able to see the turtles and see what their environment is like really gives you an emotional reason to get involved besides the intellectual reason.
Yeah, that's great. And it's always good to tell people about your experiences and inspire them to change as well.
We agree.
Hey, I found this. Is this the limu?
Yes, that's limu. This is what our turtles eat. It grows off the edge of the rocks. They love to eat this.
So Hawaiian green sea turtles are herbivorous. Do they eat anything else than the seaweed?
Yes, they do. They'll also eat seagrass, which is full of iron. They love that.
Hey Ron.
Hey Rachel.
What's the name of this turtle?
This is Tripod.
How can you tell it apart from the other turtles?
Well, each one of them has something different on their shell, on their body. In his case, he's missing his right rear flipper.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How'd that happen?
He got tangled up in some fish line up around the shoulder, and it literally cut the circulation off. He lost the flipper.
I heard they have something similar to fingerprints that humans have, except it's somewhere along their face.
Yes, it is. On the side of their face, the scale pattern is like a thumbprint. There are no two alike.
Wow. So you know which turtles keep coming to this beach then?
Yes, we do.
Very cool.
Yeah. They're fun to watch. They're fun to work with. The people that want to come down have a bazillion questions.
I bet.
And the most enjoyable one is, how do you get them to come to shore? And we don't. They come on their own.
Don't touch that remote. Aqua Kids will be right back. I'm watching you.
Here's our top story: coral reefs on the brink of destruction. Human activity is destroying our oceans. Day after day, trash and toxic chemicals are dumped into the oceans, killing vital ecosystems that are crucial to our survival. In the past 35 years alone, our coral reefs have seen a decline of 75 to 85%. This could spell disaster for humans if we don't act to preserve our coral reefs now. Luckily, some efforts are already underway. Recently, the annual Coral Reef Symposium was held in Australia, where scientists from across the globe met to discuss this important issue. They have since published a book as a means to shed light on the issues and to hopefully inspire the global community to fight the growing threats to coral reefs. That's all for Aqua News. Now, back to Aqua Kids.
Looks like you and the Aqua Kids had a fun time in Hawaii, Katie.
We sure did, Drew. Plus, we learned a lot about the important efforts being made to preserve traditional Hawaiian culture, as well as their unique and beautiful ecosystems.
And remember, everyone can do their part to help keep this planet green and blue.
And so can you. So visit our website for cool eco tips.
And fun links to show you how we can keep the world and the water
a great place to play and explore.
And we'll see you next time on Aqua Kids.
Aqua Kids.